Hi Leo, welcome to the new moon in Cancer reading for July, well, beginning July 5th and 6th, depending on where you are in the world. But it's a 2-week period. And so we're starting something new, or there's a new cycle beginning for you at this time. New moons bring in new cycles. The direction this reading is going in, however, is number 7, intention, the honoring path. It did come in reverse, however. I don't always read reverse in the tarot, but I think with this particular deck, there's some interesting things to say of the reversals, and so I'm going to give you that. I'm going to honor that. And this card reversed is a sign of self-dismissal or negation of self. So perhaps there are people around you who could be taking advantage of you. However, this card says you may be setting the stage with your own willingness to put everyone first. So you want to be careful of martyrdom here. It's telling you to get back to the conscious control of your life or yourself. It's time to break a negative cycle of continually living according to other people's agendas. Honor yourself, in other words. So demand respect from yourself as well as others. Choose healthy habits and talk to yourself a lot more lovingly. Be more aggressive with radical self-care. Okay? I think those are important words. So that's the direction the reading is going in. I am not in my usual place. I have bare minimum here, so I haven't been for a while, but now I'm really out of my element. So bear with me. But we can still navigate this new moon. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the new moon, or if you are consciously beginning something new, you will find it here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. This came up in, who's reading? Gemini, as the outcome, this pair. So I don't know if you have anything to do with Gemini. You might find that here. The second column is you and how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're doing. It's just you and how you're reacting within this situation. And the last column is the probable outcome. Probable because sometimes we can change things. Sometimes we are meant to experience something. We've chosen to experience it. Consciously or subconsciously, but always to further our growth. It may not always seem like it at the time, but in hindsight, that's 2020. We usually see it if we're looking for the wisdom in our situation, which we should always do. However, let's get started. Okay, so you have a pair here. You have the King, which is associated with Aries, the Queen associated with Leo for me. Now, Aries is the trailblazer. He goes in first. They're great manager type of energy. They are people who really like to initiate things. Great, good idea people. On the negative side, a bit of a know-it-all. They can also say and do without thinking about it first. Very impulsive energy. And sometimes that can get them into trouble, but it can also bring great discoveries with it. So there's always challenges and rewards to every situation. The Queen of Wands is my Leo card. I find them to be great friends. They're usually very attractive people, and even if they're not physically attractive, there is an energy that attracts people to them. They have great creative potential, very magnanimous usually, often in the healing arts. So this can be a couple, this can be a pair. Okay, you have the Page of Swords with them, so you have some people in your group This can be somebody at a distance, or it can be a younger person. Or these two people can be very inquisitive. They can be trying to suss something out. Page of Swords is my detective card. So they may be inquiring something of you. Okay, these may be people or a family or something that are inviting you to their home. It is a holiday within these next 2 weeks in the States, the 4th of July, Independence Day. So there can be some festivities happening. The Four of Wands is definitely that. It can also be weddings, marriages, that kind of thing with the Four of Wands. It can also be the marketplace. They think that your product works well for them. We've been doing a lot of research and we think your product will go well in our situation. That can be the Four of Wands. But these are people that think like you, that act like you. They have your best interest in mind. It is a very welcoming energy. It is also a rite of passage, so it's very possible somebody's maybe graduating and you're invited to a graduation party, or somebody's getting married and you're invited there, or bar mitzvah or bas mitzvah or some kind of sweet 16 maybe. It can be something like that, but it does look like there's some festivities. Remember though, you're on the honoring path, so do it on your own terms. I see that here. And you have 2 4s. 4 is a good foundational energy, but it can also become stagnant, right? Very unmoving. Let's go with the 3 of Wands first, though, and this is you and how you're seeing the whole situation. These are allies. These are people that, right, we have 3 and 4. So here we're looking for allies. We're looking for that marketplace. We're looking for the right people, the right situation. And these seem to be the people that our mark hits. These are sending your ideas or your product out there and waiting for a response to come back. But we're looking for people who are these that want our product, that our product fits into their situation, or again, allies of some sort. This can also be workshops or self-help books or things that give us a leg up over the competition. Because I do feel like we're trying to build something here with this 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles is holding on. It's the Miser card, and it's holding on a little bit too tightly. However, you have 3 4s here. And so we are trying to set down a foundation of some sort. Maybe you're saving something in order to, saving money, right, in order to send out your ideas and your whatever it is that you have to offer at this time. Sorry about that. But it can be holding on, or we can be in a bit of an awkward position with that 4 of Pentacles. We may be put into a bit of an awkward position because there are choices here. Now here's where the honoring path comes in, right? The 7 of Cups is the 7 planets that have something different to offer you. So there's a lot of choice before you. And you may be trying to figure out what's the best for other people, right? How can I deal with a situation that makes everybody happy? But of course, the honoring path is saying do not set your intentions upon somebody else's agenda. If that's something negative that you're doing or you have been doing. And the 7 of Cups says, what does the heart want? Ask what the heart wants, right, in making these decisions. Well, you have the Death card and you have the 4 of Cups here. So the Death card is the end of a situation. It's transformation and purification. So it's the end of a situation, the beginning of something else, right? We're transforming a situation. But we do have that 4 of Cups with it. And that is the moon in Cancer. And this is a new moon in Cancer. So this is indicating that 3 things may have left you a little bit wanting, right? It didn't work out the way you wanted them to. It wasn't what you expected. Maybe you're a little bored with it. There's sort of dissatisfaction with the Four of Cups, and something is going to be offered to you. And the card is saying, try not to be so involved in what is not good, or your boredom or your dissatisfaction, that you don't see an opportunity of something that can be good. That cup that's coming in is the universe offering you an empty cup and saying, fill it with what it is that you want, what brings you happiness, what brings you, and again, the honoring path, right? What brings you fulfillment. And maybe we're changing in that sense. We're stopping this people pleasing situation and looking to see what we can offer ourselves. I find that interesting with Leo, though, because Leo is quite well, maybe not the female, but the male is very much about, the male Leo is very much about the ego and what do I want. Because it's solar energy, right? It's your will. It's your willpower. But maybe you have to, because Leo is also about finding courage, and maybe you have to find that courage to say, no, this is something that I want for myself, or, I will do it in the way that I think is best for me, that kind of energy, in honoring myself. You have the Judgment card there. So that is what it says. It's judgment. But it is the clarion call. It's a call to action. They are epiphanies. It's a rebirth of some sort. And that goes very well with the Death card. A transformation of some sort. So there is some big transformation coming on an internal level. Maybe it happens on an external, but it can be that this is a period where you're saying, it's time for me to look after myself, or to kind of not put myself last. That can be the judgment here. That can be the epiphany, or that call to action. Interesting. What does Spirit want you to know? Help. The help you need is on its way, so keep watching for it. So perhaps the help that you're looking for are these allies, and these are the people that are going to do it. There is a big transformation where that's concerned, and something is being offered to you. You are holding back here a little bit, and I think that's because there may be some other choices that are bringing in some sort of confusion, and this card is definitely saying, what does the heart want? Okay? Honor yourself, honor your heart, honor your emotions. Okay, Leo. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Until then, take good care. Your viewage is appreciated. Bye for now.